Hello student, this is Assistant Professor Ramkaur Ramgadia from Computer Application Department. Today I will going to teach you on topic that is basic MCQ based on Relational Database Management System. So let us start with the first question. Which one of the following are steps in query processing? And the option are first parsing and translation, next one optimization, next one that is evaluation, and the last one that is all of the mentioned above. The right answer is D, that is all of the mentioned above. Next one, a relational algebra operation annotated with instruction on how to evaluate it is called as dash. So option are evaluation algebra, next one evaluation plan, next one evaluation primitive, and the last one that is evaluation engine. So the right answer is C, that is a relational algebra operation annotated with instruction on how to evaluate it is called as evaluation primitive. The evaluation primitive is the basis for evaluation of the queries. So the next question, which one of the following give the statement possibly contain the error? Okay, from the given option we will going to find out in which of the options there will be an error present. So let us see. First one, that is select star from employee, that is EMP, where EMP ID equals to 10003. Next one, select EMP ID from EMP where EMP ID equals to 10006. Third one, select EMP ID from EMP. And the last one, select EMP ID where EMP ID equals to 1009 and the last name equals to grid. So the right answer is D, okay, because in last option D there is no from clause present, okay, for that why there will be a error present, okay. Next one, dash is a procedural extension of Oracle SQL that offers language constructs similar to those in imperative programming languages, and the option are SQL, next one PLSQL, third one advanced SQL, and the last one PQL, and the right answer is B, okay. PLSQL is an imperative 3GL that was designed specifically for the seamless processing of SQL commands. Next one, Dash has made PLSQL code run faster without requiring any additional work on the part of the programmer, and the option are that is SQL Server, next one MySQL, third one Oracle, last one SQLite. So the correct answer is C, that is Oracle database is a collection of data related as an unit. The purpose of a database is to store and retrieve relational or the related information. Next one, what is the maximum number of triggers that can apply to a single table? The option are 14, 10, 12 or 16. The right answer is D, that is 16. We have n number of trigger on a table, but the maximum type of trigger on a single table can be 3 into 2 into 2, that will be 12. Is the division that will be done as insert or update or delete, that will be 3, before or after, that will be 2, and the row level or the statement level, that will be 2. Next one, if a transaction has obtained a dash lock, it can read but cannot write on the item, and the option are there will be a shared mode, next one exclusive mode, third one read only mode, next one that is write only mode, and the right answer is A. If a transaction TI has obtained a shared mode lock denoted by S on item Q, then TI can read but cannot write Q. Next one, if a transaction has obtained a dash lock, it can both read and write on the data item. That means the options are that will be a shared lock or a shared mode, Next one, that will be an exclusive mode. Next one, there will be a read only mode, or the last one, there will be only write only mode. And the correct answer is B, that will be an exclusive mode. If a transaction has obtained an exclusive mode lock, then it can both read and write on the data item on which it is operating. Next one, if a transaction may obtain blocks but may not release any lock, then it is in dash phase. Okay, option R, that is in growing phase. Next one, that is shrinking phase. Next one, that is deadlock phase. And the last one, that is starved phase. Okay, and the right answer is A. If a transaction may obtain block but may not release any locks, then it is in a growing phase. Growing phase is a phase in two-phase locking protocol. Next one, a transaction can proceed only after the concurrency control manager dash the lock to the transaction. Option are grant. Next one, request. Third one, allocates. And the last one, that is none of the mentioned above. And the right answer is A. A transaction can proceed only after the concurrency control manager grant the lock to the transaction. Next option, a system is in a dash state if there exists a set of transactions in which every transaction is waiting for another transaction in the state. Option R, that means there will be a deadlock. Next one, there will be a stub. Next one, there will be an isolated, and the next one, none of the mentioned above. So right answer is A. A system is in a deadlock state if there is existing a set of transactions in which every transaction is waiting for another set of transactions. 12th question, which of the following is not a method in deadlock handling? Option 1, deadlock prevention. Option 2, deadlock reduction. Option 3, deadlock recovery. And the last one, deadlock distribution. And the right answer is D. Deadlock distribution is not a method in deadlock handling, whereas deadlock prevention is followed by deadlock reduction and deadlock recovery. Next one, the situation where no transaction can proceed with normal execution, that is called as dash. First one, that is rollback. Next one, that is deadlock. Next one, exclusion, halt. And the last one, that is abortion. Okay, and the right answer is B, that is a deadlock. The situation where no transaction can proceed with normal execution is called as a deadlock. Next one, state true or false if it is not necessarily described for a transaction to unlock a dead on a data item immediately after it is final access. It is true or it is false, and the right answer is true. It is not necessary to describe for a transaction to unlock a data item immediately after its final access because serializability may be volatile due to this. And the last question, if a transaction can be granted a lock on an item immediately in spite of a presence of another mode, then the two modes are said to be dash. And the option are concurrency. Next one, equivalent. Third one, compatible. And the last one, that is executable. Okay, and the right answer is C, that is compatible. If a transaction can be granted a lock on an data item immediately in spite of the presence of another mode, then the two modes are said to be compatible. Thank you so much, student.